Baxter Pharmaceuticals' Bohumil plant in the Czech Republic produces an interim product used in producing flu vaccines. Over 200 employees work at the facility, whose complex process uses around 5,000 IO. The Bohumil plant had been designed to purify blood products, but the previous owner ran into financial difficulties before completing the plant. Baxter seized the opportunity to use the partially complete facility to cut the cost and schedule of building its new facility. And because of the urgency to produce a new flu vaccine each year in time for annual outbreaks, the plant's adaptation and startup was placed on a fast track. To achieve its time-to-market goals, Baxter chose the DeltaV digital automation control system from Emerson Process Management and worked with Emerson's Austrian office to perform the automation services. To save time on the project's early phases, Baxter opted to rely on Emerson in a sole source agreement.
Von Anfang an stand fest, dass dieses Projekt ein sogenanntes Fast-Tracking-Projekt.
It was clear from the beginning that this would be a fast-track project. It was also our first contact with Emerson, the first project which we wanted to implement with the Austrian Emerson subsidiary using DeltaV.
Durchziehen wollten und auch letztendlich gemacht haben.
Für uns war das ein sehr großes Projekt.
This was a huge automation project for us.
Circa. Von der Automatisierungsseite her.
With over 5,000 IO, this was a big financial investment and a significant technical challenge.
Kann man das als großes Projekt bezeichnen.
Od začátku spolupráce s firmou Emerson díky tomu, že byli...
From the beginning, Emerson had people who spoke Czech and Slovak, so operators and supervisors could be involved from the start.
Spolupráce se supervisory a operátory byla velmi dobrá, příjemná.
Getting their cooperation and buy-in to the technology was a key factor in the project's success.
Výstavby té technologie při celé spolupráci s Emersonem mohli být i účastní operátoři díky výhodě teda českého jazyka.
Baxter found that the Emerson digital automation system and the digital plant web architecture were ideal for its process.
Je to velmi sofistikovaný závod s vysokou mírou automatizace.
It is a very sophisticated system, state of the art.
Technologii, vlastní proces vyvinutý firmou Baxter.
Jako bylo tady uděláno hodně práce Emersonem kolem validací, byl zde zvolen.
We chose the standard validation process, and the Emerson system design allowed us to take a modular approach in carrying out the validations.
Vlastně i modulární postup při provádění těchto validací.
Hinsichtlich der Aufteilung und Installation in den Kontrollräumen, die wir hier haben, muss man sagen, dass unser...
As far as the structure and the installation in the control rooms we have here, our process is very structured, with very specific process breaks. As a result, we chose to have separate control rooms for each step of the process.
Daher ergibt sich eine dezentrale Installation der Gesamtproduktionsanlage und das macht notwendig, dass wir für jede Produktion...
This control room is multifunctional. The operators use the HMIs here to control the process, but perform other business functions here as well.
Der Produktionsmannschaft eben die Prozesssteuerung und Beobachtung zu ermöglichen. Andererseits werden diese Kontrollräume auch für das tägliche Büroarbeitsgeschäft verwendet von denselben Personen.
The digital automation system's embedded S88 architecture made Baxter's modular configuration easy and accelerated validation, saving the company additional time and money.
Wenn man sich die Interpretation des S88-Standard am DeltaV-System einmal angeeignet hat, dann erlaubt es wirklich...
Using the S88 structure within the DeltaV system allows us to take advantage of class-based design. Because we have similar processing units throughout the facility, it was easy to design one unit class and create different instances of it.
Hier sich konzentrieren auf eine Anlage, die einmal fertig ingenieren und dann relativ leicht diese Module mehrfach verwenden. Also hier sehen wir ganz
This approach clearly cut schedule time and saved cost in validation. Once we validated the first instance, we did not have to repeat the validation protocols on additional instances. We simply verified that we referenced the correct modules in the new instances.
Sondern hier nur mehr die richtige Beschaltung der Ein- und Ausgänge der entsprechenden Module überprüfen muss und validieren muss. Dass das DeltaV-System den S88-Standard unterstützt und hier wir modular aufbauen konnten. Das heißt, wir haben
The S88 structure within the DeltaV also helped us to support the modular construction of the facility. Since we used templates that had already been validated in detail in other areas of the plant, we could limit the validation run on new areas to operations and unit procedures.
Beim letzten Lauf der Validierung auf Operations and Unit Procedures beschränken auf der Anlage.
Die Funktionen, die das Prozessleitsystem bietet.
The functions the control system offers helped us a lot during commissioning, validation, and also with the documentation, which is very demanding in a pharmaceutical enterprise.
Behördenanforderungen gerecht zu werden.
Grundsätzlich hilft uns das System sicherlich.
Basically, the system really helps us move the gigantic amounts of data into electronic format to reduce paperwork, while still providing the hard copies which government regulatory bodies still require.
Noch gefordert sind von den Behörden, einfach auch reduziert werden müssen.
In an environment of varying cultures and languages, the digital system's universal user interface saved Baxter time and money on operator training and maintenance.
Unsere Ingenieure, die das DeltaV servicieren und warten.
The engineers responsible for maintaining the DeltaV system have already had formal training. In addition, we've implemented a training program on site that will start within the next few weeks. But primarily, the training was done on the job. And the Microsoft Windows look and feel the DeltaV helped a lot.
Microsoft Windows sehr entgegen natürlich.
Das Projekt war ein großer Erfolg. Wir hatten
The project was a big success. We had a very tough time schedule and a very clear budget target. We were able to realize this very complicated project during a short time and within the budget.
Und auch innerhalb unseres Budgets zu bleiben.
On time, on budget, and the digital system proved itself, performing reliably in the complex process.
Wenn es das Thema der Verlässlichkeit des
As far as reliability, I would say the system is right about 99%. From my point of view, as production manager, I would say the system is reliable.
Používáme samozřejmě AMS systém pro
We use the AMS system for monitoring and configuration of various transmitters. And of course, our experience has been good.
Zkušenost je samozřejmě dobrá.
From the beginning, Baxter found a valuable alliance in its local service partner.
Ja, also die lokale
The local subsidiary here in Vienna was actually our first contact and has always been available to answer any of our questions or concerns and has turned out to be a really excellent partner.
hervorragender Partner erwiesen.
Wir haben ein neues, sehr gutes System kennengelernt, was unseren
We have learned many new things during this project. We found a good new system that meets all our needs. Emerson understands our process and knows how to find targeted solutions.
Wo unsere Prozesse jetzt
Určitě pomohlo, že Emerson...
It has certainly helped that Emerson essentially invested a great deal in this project at its branches in Germany as well as in Austria and the Czech Republic. And I think it has helped to accelerate or quickly implement the process automation at this plant.
Procesní automatiku v tomto závodě.
Když se dívám teda na éru commissioningu, tak samozřejmě jsme byli v nějakém...
Especially during commissioning, we were bound by a schedule. We had to really push ourselves to meet the plan.
Někdy rychlejc, aby jsme splnili plán, ale musím říct, že firma...
But Emerson always worked with us to solve the problems as they came up. Our partnership with Emerson worked very well.
Dá se říct, že commissioning proběhl na velmi dobré úrovni a
Věříme tomu, že tato chřipková vakcína bude mít lepší.
We believe that this flu vaccine will be more effective and will be cheaper than existing flu vaccines, thus not only saving the national economy a great deal of money, but also, of course, saving lives, and that is our company's mission.
Zachraňuje životy a to je naše poslání jako firmy.